Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Thursday, March 20th. Got a series of Pacific storms moving in both today and another one late Friday into Saturday, but warmer temperatures are on the way for next week. I'll be breaking that down for you this morning. Keyboards we're going to focus on today. Again, system number 1 is underway. We're going to see snow showers and gusty winds out there today. Overall snow peaking this morning, transitioning to more isolated coverage by this afternoon and evening. But before conditions turn dry again late tonight into tomorrow morning, our next system does remain on track to move in late Friday into Saturday. Another round of snow showers, gusty winds, fairly strong winds there on Saturday. But overall, as we leave those two systems behind, significantly warmer temperatures are expected as we head into next week. The warmest temperatures so far this year could see those lower elevations crack back into the mid-50s to low 70s, approaching near record to record levels. And taking a look at satellite imagery for you this morning. Cold front working across the area today. That's going to help to support those gusty winds and snow showers, especially this morning. You can see a good deal of dry air starting to build in through eastern Oregon, but along this leading edge of precipitation, expecting some snow showers out there today. And taking a look at where we stand radar-wise right now. Bulk of the snow activity up into the central mountains, eastern, southern highlands. Most of the stuff around the Magic Valley isn't reaching the ground. A bit too dry at the surface there. But taking a look at some timing here over the next couple of hours. The HRRR model takes that band northeast this morning. So overall, just expect those snow showers to continue throughout the morning hours, shifting east as we head towards about midday. So drying things out by around midday. Just some isolated convective type snow showers in the afternoon, ahead of dry conditions returning overnight. And a look at the bigger picture for you guys. So here's that first system moving through the northern Rockies this morning. But next to that, we're going to see another low in the northeast Pacific move on shore for that late Friday, Saturday time frame. That'll help to support another round of snow, gusty winds, but the bigger thing will be this large blocking ridge of high pressure that's currently too well to our south. It's going to expect it to intensify and shift north, leading to some drier and warmer weather as we head into next week. And weather outlook for your next 5 days. Overall minor concerns out there for you today. A mix of snow showers and breezy winds. But turning to Friday, winds do die down. Still carrying some snow showers, particularly in our mountain areas. But things do ramp up Friday night into Saturday with widespread snow chances and gusty winds. And temperatures today for you, it's going to be a cool morning, below freezing for most, in the teens, 20s, and 30s. But afternoon highs getting back up into those 30s and 40s for most. And here's a look at the snowfall amounts for you today. So overall, we're looking at generally a trace to a couple inches of snow. Taking a look at the latest Sun Valley snow cam this morning, closing in on about 1 to 2 inches up there on Baldy this morning. So currently seeing the snow moving through that area up into the northern Wood River Valley. But that area where we're expecting, again, that 1-2 inches, locally higher totals in the highest terrain. But everywhere else, just standing about a trace to an inch, locally higher totals as you get up around Yellowstone and the Tetons. And wind gusts today, we are already seeing some breezy winds out there, expecting these to peak during the daytime hours, gusts about 30 to 45 miles an hour. And for your Friday, another morning below freezing, but afternoon highs a little bit warmer than what we saw today, still in those 30s, 40s to low 50s. And snowfall amounts on Friday, mostly dry for most of our areas, still seeing a bit of snow as you head into the high country, especially later in the day, looking about a trace to a couple inches of snow. And wind gusts on Friday, still a bit breezy, but overall less than what we're going to see today and Saturday. Gusts staying about 20 to 35 miles an hour. And for your Saturday, a bit warmer in the morning, so 20s and 30s to start things off for your weekend, with afternoon highs still hanging out just below normal for this time of year in those 30s and 40s for most. And for Saturday, this is mostly going to be a west-northwest upslope area. So we're seeing that moisture building in from the west-northwest with this system. So what that means is we see highest totals up into the northern and western central mountains, and again across the southern and eastern highlands. The Snake River Plain typically in this event would see some more shadowing impacts, so drier conditions, but certainly can't rule out some light snow across the Snake River Plain during that time frame. That's just going to be where we're tracking the driest conditions and the strongest winds. And speaking of those strongest winds, going to be a breezy one for you on Saturday. Overall wind gusts there peaking at about 45 to 55 miles an hour. Excuse the title up top there. This is for Saturday. But overall, still seeing those gusty winds continue throughout the day before subsiding heading into Sunday. And speaking of Sunday, another cool morning below freezing. Some areas dropping down into the single digits above and below zero. But afternoon highs warming up back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, about near normal for this time of year. And heading into Monday and all of early next week, we're going to keep those temperatures on a warming trend. So what that means is overnight lows 20s and 30s, rather mild, with afternoon highs starting to be above normal in those 40s, 50s to mid 60s. And for Tuesday, you guessed it, we'll keep that warming trend going. Overnight lows still in those 20s and 30s. Afternoon highs fairly pleasant for late March in the 50s to upper 60s, even some low 70s possible as you head out towards Glens Ferry and Boise. And for Wednesday, this looks like it's when we're going to see those warmest temperatures, at least here in southeast Idaho, for Wednesday and Thursday. Temperatures across the board well above normal, approaching near record to record warmth for this time of year, with overnight lows 20s, 30s, and 40s, highs there in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. We'll be keeping an eye on snowmelt across our mid-elevation basins here as we warm up heading into midweek, but overall some very pleasant weather moving in for late March. And a look at the 6 to 10 temperature outlook does highlight that trend well. Big blocking ridge of high pressure here over the west will keep us in that likely above normal category for temperatures. And with respect to precipitation, moisture that we see working up and over this ridge feature will be something we'll be keeping an eye on and exactly when that ridge breaks down. But overall, an unsettled pattern as you head to our northwest. Southeast Idaho more in that near normal range. And 8 to 14 does keep us rather mild as we finish out the month and head into early April, leaning above normal to likely above normal temperatures in southeast Idaho. And 8 to 14, again, keeping with that active weather across the northwest, we'll stay in that leaning above to likely above category for precipitation in the extended period. And that's about all I have for you this morning. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have an awesome Thursday and stay safe out there.